Hello, Fantastic Bros, and welcome back to the third episode in my melee-only Fantastic Frontier playthrough. Now, I realized that the game audio was very quiet the last two videos, so I apologize, and I cranked it up. Hopefully it's just right, not too loud, not too quiet, but if it's off, then I will adjust it again next time. So that's all. Let's hop back into it. So I would say that our first two little adventures have gone splendid so far. I was able to get the jump boots and the parasol, and I'm not sure what to do next. There's a lot of things that I could do, but I mean, all of them involve money basically or exploration, but the only way to progress the storyline is really to just go back into the nightmare, which I don't feel like doing at the current moment. So it'll probably be something else this time, especially now that I have the wonderful mushroom parasol. I'm not sure whether I should go for armor or for a sword. I haven't used this sword for anything, to be honest. And my armor is 31% reduction. So, but unfortunately, as soon as you reach like 20 armor, you hit a wall where the percentage points don't really rise as much as they do underneath whatever, like 20 armor points or something like that. As you can see, 18 gives me 31%, and like 10 gives you 15%. It's like almost double. I get 15 isn't double 10, but whatever. It almost gives you double percentage points per armor point at low amounts, but once you get into the higher amounts, or even the mid-tier amounts, the percentage really doesn't add up the same. Like it's curved heavily, if that makes sense. So, you know, the next armor that would actually be useful for me would be something that boosts melee damage, and I don't know where I would find that at all. And I also think it would be super expensive, so I'm kind of stumped on what to do as of right now. I do need the spider stilts. Those are pretty important. But I don't think I can kill the, collecting. Or dragonfish. I don't know where that's from. But I don't know what else I could do that would allow me to skip past some, of this early game grind. I could do fishing in the frigid waste. That might be good. I could also go back into the nightmare, which I don't really know if I want to do that, but yeah, I guess we'll find something to do. I feel like the strat might be to get a slightly better fishing rod so that fishing is more bearable, but I think that the cheapest one is like 100,000, which is bad. So if I had better speed and better mobility overall, I would definitely go the Grateful Frog route, but I don't think that it'll be feasible. Okay, that is not the fishing rod NPC. Here we go. I want to shop. Yeah, 100,000 for the next fishing rod, only 25% faster. Yeah, I think the next one after that's like a million, and it's like 50 or 75% faster. So I could do fishing. I could try to go somewhere dangerous or whatever and fish there. The rabbit hole might be a good idea if I can find it, and it takes a very long time to get around with my slow sloth-like movement speed. So yeah, I think I'll try some ice fishing. I don't know how productive it will be, but there we go. So sorry, I'm doing one last little check for any sneaky frogs that may have spawned in the past 2 minutes while the server's been open. In fact, since I have money, I think I'm gonna just use the boat. I don't think 5,000 is too much for me at this point. I can head into the nightmare and pick up like one collectible, and I'll have 5,000. So yeah, Blue Ogre Camp, all my money gone. There we go. So there's nothing that I can do in Blue Ogre Camp to help me progress, but I can certainly fish up here. As long as I avoid the enemies at night. Is this the right direction? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, north. Perfect. Oh, I'm so slow. And I don't know what gear I need to beat the Corrupted Wizard, but it's definitely way more than I have now, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I am still getting one shot by all of the enemies in the nightmare, but now that I have a little bit of reduction, I might be able to survive better with against enemies in the overworld. So I guess we'll find out. Because in the last... Ooh. Frozen Lake Google. I haven't really done anything in the overworld since the beginning of the first episode, where I fished in Topple Lake for like 5 seconds. Yeah, mining isn't a good way to make money. I don't think harvesting's a good way either. I know that the target mushrooms are pretty popular, but I don't think those are as good as fishing anyways, so. I'll just get a few fish and then I'll head back and see what everything sells for and decide whether it's worth it. I remember that there's the overgrown dividers that sell for a ton of money. And I think that in terms of gear, the town of Right and Wrong should have almost any armor or equipment that I need, and swords as well. I know there's a ton of vendors in Right and Wrong. And one of the things I'll have to work on as well is the health upgrades. Those are going to be super important as melee, so those are something I have to get on as well. And I don't remember whether or not they are all the same price, but then, you know, each one scales as you buy the one before it, or if you have to buy them in a certain order. Like, I don't remember whether one is specifically 1 million and another is specifically 100K, or they're all 100K until you buy one, then the price goes up. So I guess I'll have to do a bit of exploring. I do remember where they all are. I think there's an ice one. Is there an ice one? I know there's one on Blackrock Mountain. There's one near Starry Point. There's one in Coral Bay. There's one in Right and Wrong, and that actually might be all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of them because you get 100 health each, and then that gets you to 600, which is the max, I'm pretty sure. So... And I don't remember how much any of these fish sell for, but we should be getting out of here pretty soon because night is not good in the open wilderness. I think after I catch a few fish, I'll head over to Right and Wrong and check out some of the equipment shops there and make a plan on what I need to buy. It would be nice if this fishing rod wasn't so slow. My goodness, it's slow. Oh, more of these. Okay, blue ogrefish, I feel like that might be 5K, 10K, maybe 20K. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, but I don't have enough money, I just realized, to take the ship back. That's not good. That is not good at all. Well, I might be cooked then. I don't know what to do. I can't just make money out of nowhere. Oh, I have the home button. I forgot about that. Silly me. Oh, please. Just one overgrown divider before I leave. That's all. I don't know how much these goobles sell for either. It's probably like 500 or something awful. Oh, this isn't good. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. I can do this. I can make it back. Oh, no. That's not fair. That's not fair. Get stuck on the tree. Get stuck on the tree. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that wasn't good. Yeah, that... I feel like that monstrosity, if that's what it's called, I feel like that thing is almost guaranteed to spawn there. Oh, I could have just done this. I don't know why I'm trying to walk down the coast. Okay, there we go. Back in the safety of Toppletown. And there is Vitmire. I forgot about him. What exactly does he have, though? Nope. All damage types. Endurance minus walk speed. That is not good. Poison construct. That's magic damage. Melee damage. And magic. And armor. I feel like most of his stuff is magic stuff from what I remember. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, 1,000 each. That's not too bad. But I still made less than I would have in 5 seconds in the nightmare. So, over to right and wrong we go. A salamander would be real nice right about now. I don't know what Styx's loot table is. I know that he has some good stuff if you get a ton of fireflies, like 100 or something. But other than that, I don't know how good the armor is. And I also don't know how rare it is, which is another issue. Because I feel like most of the time, you save up tons of fireflies for him, and then he cheats you and gives you slop. So, sorry, I was going to the boat, but then I remembered that I can check all of the areas for grateful frogs first, and then I can head on over. Yeah, because one grateful frog would give me 500k, which is already, like, propelling me into mid-game. Not quite, but, you know, almost. So, if I could find one, that would be great. I kind of remember the topple spawns. Not really, but... I think one can spawn in the Gnome Magic School. Somewhere in here. Yeah, under one of these little trees, I'm pretty sure. And then... Nope, none under here. And then I believe the last locations I need to check are... Ooh, Firefly? Sure. I might as well, while I'm grinding other stuff, I'll save up enough Fireflies to do the 100 at once and see if that gives me a good piece of gear, because one good roll from that would be very nice for sure. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get one. Yeah, and one can also spawn underneath the boat. There we go. I do find that they spawn very often at right and wrong. When I've been playing on my main account, I notice that there are tons of, even though there's only a few spawn locations, I feel like it's super common for them. One's right there under that ledge. One is underneath, like underneath this red window in the clock tower. And there's a couple others around here that I don't quite remember. But let's have a look at all of this stuff. So I could do the tower. Unfortunately, the tower is very dookie for making money early on, and I probably won't even make it past like floor 10. So, yeah. Okay, so oh, here is one of the spirits. So let's see how much this one costs. I can't do it for free. Permanently increase your maximum health by 100. 2.5 million. Okay, so the cost does indeed depend on which one it is. So I'll have to find... I think that 100k is the cheapest one. I hope I'm not wrong. It might be like 500k, but whatever. Okay, yeah. Angel Greatsword, 5 million. Way too expensive. Even this one, way too expensive. So... And I know that there's an armor guy who I guess I'll go have a gander at him. Who's this guy? Oh, that is this guy right here. I forget who this one is. Yeah, this vendor. Okay, I think he has random rolls, but these are just bad. This is kind of good though. 35 melee damage for 550k. That might be good. But unfortunately, I should focus on armor points before I go for melee damage. Now, I do know that... Oops. Well, that's not great. I do remember that... What was I even going to say? I should go for the accessories. Like the... Oh, man, what are they... Like, the misc, neck, back, ring, and misc stuff. So I know that there's that one lady who sells amulets. And there's others, but I can't remember all of them. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just wandering around hoping to find frogs. That's really it. I feel like the frog strat might be the best way to find money, or to get money, but I'm not sure how true that is. Because I know that there are... Oh, there's a dragon. I know that there are like 50 spawn points on the map, and it takes so long to go from spot to spot. So I don't know. It might be fine, but it might just be worse than other methods. Yeah, the early game definitely has a bit of a money screw, you could say. Like, I get that it's supposed to be slow. You take some time, you absorb it all, right? You do all the content, all that fun stuff, but there's a frog spawn right here. But, I think there's one right there, too. There's a ton in the pit. There's also one close to this eyeball. I don't have any drops. Might as well pick up a new harvestable. I don't have any, like, how do you describe them? I don't have any valuable stuff on me, so I could always just go for... There's also a frog spawn under this ledge, I believe. I could always just try to have at it with the magma boss, but I will get my ass kicked immediately. But if I do get the Inferno Hammer, that would be very good for me. Yeah, I think I've checked all the ones in the pit. I know there's some in the trees, but I can't get back up no matter what I do, so... Time to go down into the pit. Yep, here we go. There's the evil, stupid wizard. I believe that's also a spawn point. Oh, that's not great. I almost got one shot right there. I don't think I can fight the magma boss. I might as well try if I don't find a grateful frog in like 5 seconds. But, you know, that's not going to happen. Oh my goodness, I'm so slow. I might go... I don't know what ring I should get. I don't know what necklace I should get. I might go for either speed, just so I can traverse the map faster, and skip around in the nightmare. I do have enough walk speed to just barely dodge these bullets, which is good. Yeah, and I can't actually cheese... Okay, the magma doesn't hurt. I thought it did for some reason. I can't cheese the boss either because I'm doing melee only. So there is literally no way to get bag, as they say. Yeah, there's a good wizard. I might as well just suicide into the boss. Yeah, no frog. Okay, let's have at 'em. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Well, I got like 5% of his health going. I'll take it. Honestly, though, I just remembered. I can't believe I Grateful Frogs are only 100k, not 500k. I am an idiot. Yeah, so that's definitely not going to be a good method because 500k is not nearly good enough compensation for how long it would take to get one. Yeah, so that's off the board. At least I didn't try it until I got one and then realized that it was only 100,000. But, yeah. So, what is best for money then? I could do fireflies for gear. That might work. Let me pause for a moment and think about this. Alright, so after a lot of thought, I've decided that unfortunately, the best way to make money is probably going to be the nightmare. I just have to keep progressing. By the way, I killed some scarecrow mob that dropped these weird items, so yeah. But unfortunately, I do think that the nightmare is going to be the best place I can get for money. Like, even though I'm gonna constantly die and stuff like that, I think it's gonna be the best. Ooh. Yeah, even that mole did so much damage. Okay. So yeah, back into the nightmare we go. Now, I am going to approach it with a different strategy this time, though. Instead of running around for 10 minutes picking up harvestables, I'm going to wait 10 minutes, which I'll cut, of course. But I'm going to sit there in the nightmare, in the old mansion, and wait, hope that harvestables spawn, and go collect them, and then leave. Instead of running around while they're spawning and hoping that a bunch of mobs don't murk me. I could try the deli, but that's not gonna go too well. Yeah, as long as there's no mobs in my path. Perfect. Okay, back into the super scary nightmare. And I'm probably gonna sit on something super high up so that I don't get murked. Now that I have the parasol, though, it'll be very easy to avoid the monsters. So that's good at least. So I'm checking out, and I'll see you in about 15 minutes. All right, back after about 15 minutes, and I'm going to head back out there and grab a bunch of stuff. First of all, I see the plug stack over here, and I realized when I was sitting here how much easier this is going to be with the mushroom parasol. Like, it's the amount of money I'm going to make is going to be way better with the parasol because I can actually collect stuff without being murked. I can just float around the room and get stuff. So I think there's a spiker right there. Yeah. Oh, look, there's 2 monstrosities. Wonderful. More of these things. Yep, that's a lot of monsters. Monsters that I cannot kill at all because I have no weapons that I can use from a distance. That's another, like, 7.5k. Another spiker? Damn. This is not looking too good. There's not too much good stuff. The plug stack is a good 20k, though, which is pretty good, I guess. Another one of these. Perfect. These things are everywhere. Crumbling roots. These are great, though. The crumbling roots that are everywhere. That's a bat down there. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the one that's way down there with the spiker. Now, I don't think it's probably super risky to try to go... Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. It's probably too risky to try to go into the side areas, which sucks because there's definitely item spawns in those side areas. Yeah. Yeah, even if the knights weren't here, I would risk it, but I just don't think it's worth it. Now, I think that there's like a limit on drops / harvestable spawns, which is not good because... Here, I'll go in here. Yeah, which isn't good because I think that the other rooms are going to fill up with harvestables, and then there won't be anything left in the main lobby. So I think that leaving and going back in might work. I'm not exactly sure, though. The last guard. I think that there should be more stuff in the old mansion than I am seeing at first, but I just don't know where any of that would be. Yeah, and a lot of these are just like little rooms that have nothing in them. So I'm not exactly sure what to do. Yeah, that's a barrel. I've already been in all these rooms before. I've played these games. Never mind. No harvestables. Have I been here yet? Yeah, I've been there. That door goes back into the main hall. So is there any way to progress further than this? Surely there is, right? This isn't just a big loop that goes back in on itself. Oh, I guess I haven't been here yet. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I might have entered that trap door last time. And this is just the main room of the mansion. So that doesn't help. I guess I can check for harvestables while I'm here. That one's locked, though. And I don't know what this one is either. I think I might have been in there, though. Yeah, it's so weird because there's just, like, nothing. It's just empty. I mean, there's a couple rat tokens, but that's it. And then this goes back down into the area I've already been, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That, oh my god. Oh, oh. Okay. This isn't great looking. If I can make it through here without him teleporting. Okay, and this goes back into the main area, which isn't great. Okay, he also has the salamander eggs. Those are super expensive, but that would help me massively if I could get one of those. There has to be something more to this place that I'm missing. I don't know what, though. And that's locked, which I don't get. Interesting. Am I sure there's no button in here? It would only make sense for there to be some sort of button. But there's not. That, I think that the fireplace damages you. Yeah, there's just... These paintings aren't suspicious looking. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god, terrifying. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. Oh my goodness. Wait, did I already press that one? No, you're kidding. Yeah, this can't be it. Surely, they're right? There's no way. No button. I'll take that. No button. I feel like there was a button on a painting, which I also might be tripping about. Nope. None of these paintings. And then I don't have that one unlocked yet. That's the fish room. I'm not going in there. Unfortunately, I think that the fish room might be one of the required things that you have to go to keep progressing. So I might try to run through it with some food. I don't know if that'll work, but, you know, maybe. Let me sell all this stuff first. Oh, only 8K on the plug stack. What a shame. Yeah, and I'm still only at 70,000 after all of that. You know, I might try to make a bum rush through the room with the fish room. So I think I'll do that. I'll try to buy some food and see if that works. I know that one of these guys sells food. This guy, right? Soup. Oh, only 8 HP. That's not great. But it is super cheap. How much is this? 100. I don't think this is gonna work, but I could buy like 15 of those. Yeah, it's not even 1,000 gold. There we go. Yeah, I'll fill up my inventory with these. There's probably better food items somewhere. I think that Stick sells better food. But then again, I think that it would also be expensive. I know that he has the Strange Man's Delights, which are like 500 HP a pop, but I don't know if he sells anything cheaper because I definitely can't afford 20 Strange Man's Delights. Yeah, if I see him, I might go for that food instead. There he is. I know that he sells food at all times. Okay. I'm here. Catch any of the little guys. Can I buy some food? 75 HP. That's not too bad. I might be able to go for these. So I think I can... yeah, I'll drop all of these. And the money, the little amount of money that would cost is worth it to go for the Strange Man, or go through the fish room. So, let's see. Can I buy some food? Eggplant. These are kind of expensive, but I'll take 15. All right, that's, you know, a little bit of grinding, and then I'll pick up some of these. Okay, perfect. As long as I do not get killed, please, please, please survive. If I can make it to the fish room, that would be amazing. Mushroom Parasol really does make the game much better, though. And I don't think any vendors out here would help me that much. I know that the green golem sometimes spawns out here. But other than that, not too much. I could try to get some farming going. But I don't know. I don't think that should be allowed since it's technically kind of cheating. Because you can just buy gift fruits and make millions of dollars, and there you go. You've beat the game. Yeah, so now that I have this, though, I can go around and check for buttons. I'm pretty sure that there's a button in the Nightmare Lab, or whatever this place is called. The lab, the book, the library. Okay, that's where I just came from, and I'm going to check every bookshelf for a button. pretty sure there's a button somewhere. How sure? Not too sure. But, you know, I might as well look, because if I could progress more, that would be great. I already have one thing filled out? There's no way. Oh, wow. I have a lot of items already. Holy smokes. Nothing. Is there one here? Okay. Yeah, I think there could always be a button out here somewhere. I swear to God there was a button in one of these. That has a mouse lady NPC in it, I'm pretty sure. It would be great if they made the Itempedia actually tell you, once you unlock an item for the first time, it tells you where it is. Yeah, another danger head would be great as well. I got super lucky that that was in here. Or that was one of the first spawns I found. Nothing there. Nothing there. It could also be on like the side of one of the bookshelves. I don't exactly remember where it would even be. I swear there was one in here. There should be. There absolutely should be, but I could be wrong. Huh. Oh, these damn buttons. I don't know why I'm excluding myself to not using the internet for anything. Ooh, full inventory. Screw this. There we go. Yep, but I guess I'm wrong. I feel like it would be on one of these things. Would it not? I honestly might just look it up. I don't know why I'm stressing over not looking up where the buttons are that I've already pushed at some point. But whatever. Yeah, I'll leave this place for now. Back to the fish hall where I was supposed to go. And I don't have that one unlocked either. There's Manager Supreme. No buttons, no buttons. Wow, this is depressing. I can't find... Oh, rat tokens, though. Oh, my inventory's full. I'll come back to you later. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Carry on. I can also check these ones. Why not? You know, the button on the bookshelf that I'm thinking of, that might actually be, now that I think about it, in the library part of the nightmare. Yeah, I feel like that might actually be in the library part, not in this area. There's Toaster Josh. So I do need to get him a running man. I think he gives you... I think it's just money, but it might be a good piece of equipment, or... he might give you a key. I don't know. I thought that he was a vendor, though. Close that. Okay, this is the fish hall. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna even rejoin real quick. Okay, back again. Hopefully, there is not like a thing in the room to the fish hall. I hope the enemies don't spawn in the fish hall either. I think that they do, but oh well. I'm not losing too much money. Okay, Go. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, this isn't too bad, actually. Wait, that's the exit? No way. There we go. And this is the library part. Now, I know that a ton of enemies spawn in here. So, you know, not great, but... And I know the button has to be in here somewhere. Now, I'm not going to collect. I'm afraid I'm going to die. I don't know how hard this area is yet. But, yeah, the button has to be somewhere in here. And there's also a little puzzle that you're supposed to solve. I probably didn't solve it the first time. I probably just cheesed my way through it. So I might actually try to solve it this time. I don't remember what the puzzle is, though. Okay, rat tokens. I'm going to leave those all alone for now. Ooh, and I can open that. Perfect. Probably the first thing I should have done, to be honest. Okay. I am glad that I tried the fish hole because that wasn't too bad. The first time I entered it and I died instantly was because I was on one hit anyways. I was on like 30 HP or something, so... Somewhere in one of these bookshelves is a button. I feel like it might be on the side, though. I don't know. I know that there's a button in one of them, though. There has to be, right? Somewhere. It might be in the tower, though. I don't remember what this minigame is. It's like a tower, and you go up, and every time you do the thing, it sends you back down. But I don't remember what the puzzle part is. It might... I think it has something to do with the little... figurine thingamabob scattered everywhere, but I don't know what exactly. Wow, I made it through with only a few plums. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding? Okay. Okay. Glad I didn't get the rat tokens yet, because that would be a major money loss, but... Okay, placed throughout these rooms, you will find a variety of different objects inside magic boxes. To proceed, you must provide the door with the count of the specified objects. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm actually gonna do that right now. So I'll grab myself a little notepad. Oh yeah. And I will avoid that candle thing at the end of the staircase. And let's start counting. So in here, I'm afraid it will kill me if I get the wrong answer. But mushrooms, so mushroom, what is this? Mushroom, bird. So I'll keep tallies for all of these. Mushroom, bird. Bird has 2. And what else is there? Fish has 1. Okay, so there's 4 up here. So fish has 1. All right. Now I see that dirty little dog down there. Hopefully, there we go. Fall the whole way down. Okay. So what are these? Flower and fish. Okay. Flower and fish again. Perfect. Ooh, some money. Mushroom, once again. Mushroom sword. So 2 mushrooms and then sword. Trying my best not to miss any. Fish and bird. Okay. There's a flower down there. 2 flowers. Okay, that scared me. 2 flowers. Perfect. And then get me out of there. There's a flower next to the door. I'll do this area. So there's a flower next to the door, and then there's 2 mushrooms. So flower and 2 mushrooms. Perfect. What else? Not much. Flower, 2 mushrooms. Oh, one of these things. I see a fish down there. I see another flower. So fish, flower, fish, and a flower. So that's a fish, that's the flower. There's sword, flower, fish, flower. Wait, flower, 3 flowers, 2 swords, a bird, and a fish. Yep. So 3 flowers, 2 swords, a bird, and a fish. Perfect. On here, I see flower, a mushroom, and 2 birds. A flower, a mushroom, and 2 birds. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. I think I'm getting pretty close. A bird and a fish. Oh, that's... Okay, hold on. So the bird right there, I'm going to keep track of that. So, ooh, one of these clocks. So what was that? There was a bird down there. Okay. And this shelf is a fish and a fish. 2 fish. Okay, now this shelf. Flower, flower, mushroom. What is that? Bird. Flower, flower, mushroom, bird. Flower, flower, mushroom, bird. Perfect. And this one is mushroom, fish. Mushroom and fish. Okay, I think that I got everything in here. I don't think there's anything down there where the candle is. 2 flowers. There was a 3rd flower. I don't think I got 3 flowers. I think I only marked 2. So I think that I'm going to put a 3rd flower on there. Hopefully that's not wrong. I hope that this thing doesn't kill you if you get it wrong. I hope it just... I think it sends you back down to the bottom of the entire staircase, which isn't that bad considering how high I can jump. So... hopefully there's not another one spawned up here. I'm going to be fuming if so. Okay, perfect. All right, let me through. Flowers, 12. Yes! First try, let's go. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, I need to come back and get all the rat tokens. Congratulations, thank you for counting accurately. Perfect. Okay. That wasn't really a puzzle because it told you exactly what to do, but, you know, it's neat. File flower? Fife flower. Interesting. Boomba mushroom. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all the rat tokens here so I can come back and get them all in one go. Actually, I might as well eat one of these. Yeah, I'll collect the rat tokens in here just because. So... there's one right there. I think that's it for this room. I really like the design of the inside. I don't remember exactly what's here. That's locked. There has to be a button in here. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think that was for... I think it's... since it's blue, it's for the blue swirly door. Yes, this is the one in the fireplace that I remember. And I wonder... if there are any other ones as well. Buttons. Okay, so I use the potted plant to leave. Interesting. Okay, this is very weird. Is there a second button in here? I wonder. I swear to God, there should be a bookshelf. What is this? Oh, that's where Two Legs is, or whatever his name is. Okay, I have all my stuff. I hope I can enter this door and not die. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, riddle answer. Shoot. This forgotten code connects time and space. A numerical link to the old abandoned warehouse? What? I can't access him through the floor. This numerical code, I might just look that up because if it's a riddle, I'm bad at it and I am not going to be solving it, unfortunately. What can I get rid of that? Give me another clock. So I can enter the blue door now. Perfect. Which I don't know where that is, to be honest, but there's a lot of weird stuff that spawns in here. Oh. Wait. Wait. Oh. That's the theater key. That was very jarring. Okay, cool. So this is getting a little interesting. So I have the theater key. I might as well collect this as well. What's this called? Lol flower. I don't know how much the Boombas sell for, but I'll take another one. Oops. Yeah, some neat harvestables here for sure. These things won't talk to you. I already pushed that button. Another clock? Oh, another one? I feel like the harvestables are just spawning. Like, look, there's cards too. They're just spawning way too fast. I should just come here for money making. What will it do if I get it wrong? Money. Did it do something? No. Okay. This forgotten code connects time and space. A numerical link to the old abandoned what does that even mean? Math. Numbers. I don't know. A forgotten code that connects time and space. I have no clue what that would mean. Oh, a numeral link. I don't think that's any different. Clock. Time. The name of the area I'm in. Inside. I don't know. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm back, fantastic bros. Apparently, I would literally never have solved this without outside help. It's a number that's written on the abandoned orchard. I didn't even know there was a warehouse there, to be honest. I don't know why it's calling it a warehouse. Maybe I guess it was a warehouse for apples or something, but that is not something that I ever would have figured out myself. I'm not too ashamed that I had to look that up, but let's see what's through this door. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is where you get Waddle Dizzy's hat. I forgot about that. Let me grab that real quick. There we go. And actually, I think that sells for like 50K. I might keep it for now just because it's neat, but I think it sells for like 50K. So if I need 50,000 in a pinch, I might sell it. Any more wonderful little rat tokens? What does it say? A wonderful place you have found. Interesting. Yeah, I like, this is my, I don't really like the mansion part of the nightmare. I love this part of the nightmare, how cryptic it is and stuff like that, so. Okay. Little chair in the corner. Wow, that's a lot of rat tokens. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wait, I had 15 before. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of money. Woo! Is that it? No, that can't be it, right? Wait, really? It just goes to this Wonald Izzy room? Huh. That's odd. Oh my goodness, look at all the Wonald Izzies they've already used. How strange. This one doesn't wake up. Thank God no mobs spawn in here. I would be cooked if they did. Yeah, and I don't... I guess that's it. I thought there was more after this. Like, I thought it went to the plant room or something, but I guess not. I can drop the mansion key so I can pick up another one of those. This is a very chill place for harvestables, though, I must admit. Oh, wait a minute. Please don't take me somewhere dangerous. Wait, can you not use that? Really? You would think that there would be some sort of, like, exit, but there's not. Okay. Back to the inside. Interesting. It's such a... I love this place. It's very strange, but, you know, it's neat. And I think there's a potted plant. Where does this take me? Please don't take me somewhere dangerous. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll take that. Free teleport back to the spawn. So I would say that was a very successful run. I didn't even count how many I got. 15... So 33, 28,000 from that one stack. Crazy work. Let's see how much money we made. Ooh, those are good. Those are good. That's good. That's good. Those are good. Those are good. 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 And I'll keep those for now. All right, perfect. Well, the theater key has been acquired. Very successful, I gotta say. I made a good bit of money, not too much, but I have unlocked a lot of new areas in the nightmare. So I have the theater key now, so I can actually go into the theater, which is super dangerous, but that lets me access the supermarket. So I might be able to get some incredible stuff and, you know, crazy money income next time. So yeah, next time will be more nightmare exploration. Hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good one, fantastic bros. One last thing, I actually found another running man while going back into the nightmare to take a picture for a thumbnail, so we have that for next time as well. See ya.